think that's what it means.
That's what I'm reading it.
Well, let me just see where it says.
It just started to rain for some extra added ASMR, which is terrific. So I'm not sure how many people know this, but it's actually considered bad luck to buy your own tarot cards. Don't check me on that if it's wrong. So I actually bought Candy this packet from Spellbox, so shout out to them. Go get yourself a pack of tarot cards from Spellbox. That is our recommended product of the week.
So what we're going to do is we are going to take turns reading each other's fortunes. So we're going to follow a simple spread, the past, present and future spread.
So that means we're just selecting 3 cards each.
Yes.
Yes.
And we're going to start off by trying to read the cards ourselves, getting in touch with the imagery and seeing what it evokes in us.
And then we're going to test our knowledge by reading the official guide on what the cards actually mean. I guess it will get a bit competitive because everything gets competitive when you're sisters. So Candy went first in the last video, which you can check out, link is in the description below. And I will be going first this video. This is where I have to pretend that I can actually shuffle cards like a pro.
Something I've started doing when I do my own tarot readings is I'll be shuffling, and any cards that fall out are the ones I'm like, oh, they want me to have a look at those cards. And it actually sometimes works out really well.
Alright, so it's, the first card is past, present,
Yeah.
future.
Cool.
Okay. So it's a boy sitting under a tree, and a hand coming out of a cloud is handing him a cup, but he's already got 3 cups on the floor, so I don't know if that means that he's like super greedy. So maybe your past is that you are never fulfilled and you need more, but getting more still doesn't fulfill you. I think that's my like official guess.
I actually drew this card yesterday in a personal reading, but I actually can't remember what the meaning was. So the 5 of Cups card symbolizes disappointment and feeling discontent with how things have gone in the past. So it's very much linked to this sense of regret.
Which, so I was incorrect in saying that it had anything to do with, you know, being greedy and wanting more. However, I did say that it was about being disappointed continuously. So I would say that I got that like 35% correct. So that is Candy's past. Oh, it was upside down. Okay, so it is an upside down sword suit.
What's the number?
1, 2, 4, 5. 5 again. 5's you're like, look, he's got 2 swords there. 3, 4, 5. We can count.
You know, another really good tip is look at the Roman numerals.
Oh, I don't read no Roman numerals. Like, when did you people take that class? He's holding swords, and there's 2 other people in the room, but they've got their backs turned to you. I'm gonna assume you're the main figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that you stab people in the back.
No, but upside down is the reverse of what you're seeing.
Oh, okay, so I would say maybe that you feel like people are turning their backs on you. So let's check, let's see.
Okay, so it turns out that the man you're actually seeing in the image is a conqueror who is looking on his enemies who he has managed to overcome.
Overthrow.
Triumph, whatever. So, if I just go to the reversal meaning, it is a card of tension, conflict, and disagreement. It shows that all you want for this particular period is that it's going to be over.
It's 2020, and it seems like a really awful year that you kind of want to just be over, so
that's really good. I'm also seeing here, not to kind of take over Brooke's reading, I'm also seeing here, not to, you know, overshadow Brooke's...
She's also seeing here, not to overshadow my reading, what?
There's a theme here of discontentment.
Yes.
And wanting the moment to pass and for something else to happen.
Okay, so now I'm up to the future, and we will see. This is like a game show. Will Candy's future be so crap that she's just continuously waiting for it to pass? Imagine if I picked this up and it was the death card.
What is it? What is it?
Okay, so we have a man lying on the floor with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 swords in his hand. So it's the 10 of swords, and I'm just going, but it's the opposite of what you would assume.
Is it reversed or upright?
It's reversed.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna say that instead of Candy being dead on the floor with 10 swords in her back, it actually means that she's going to rise above conflict.
Okay.
You're going to rise above things that try to get you down.
All right, let's see what this
She's
says.
secretly so nervous. That is not an image you want to see for the future.
All right, so generally the description of this card is that yes, there's a man on the floor who's been stabbed in the back who didn't see that this was going to happen. So it's saying that whether reversed or upright, the card signals the finality of defeat.
Okay.
So there's no way to avoid it. It's happened over a long course of events. It's been a long time coming. But the reason it's reversed is because it shows that knowing that you've hit rock bottom means that things can only get better and that you can start completely new, completely fresh.
So there is still a positive. I am going to butt in here and actually say that the cards representing the past and the present do signify that you have been bogged down by something for quite a while and you do need to let it go. And I think that future card is showing that you actually will let it go, and then your life will just go on an uphill.
Yeah,
So-
I really like that. I like that, please.
So that is your official tarot card reading. Let's see how she feels about it.
So I think this is a really good tarot reading because I definitely have felt that theme of discontent kind of pervade my life a little bit in the past, and that sense of restlessness as well. So I think what's really great is coming to the end of this reading and knowing that I can actually pull myself out of any situation that I'm uncomfortable with or, you know, don't want to keep continuing through. So I find this a really empowering reading. Thank
So
you.
basically I'll send you my bill later.
Yeah. All right, now it's my turn to get my shuffle on, which is not as graceful as Brooke's, so just bear with me. My hands aren't very big, so that's why I can't get around these cards.
Alright, I think they're
It's
shuffled.
painful.
Do you want me to shuffle my own cards?
No. All right,
They're definitely shuffled.
okay.
They've been through hell and back.
Past, present, future. All right, your first card is the Ace of Swords, but reversed. So what I'm seeing here is a hand coming out of a cloud, so maybe it's like a divine hand, holding a sword, and the sword is poking through a crown, with leaves dropping down from it.
That doesn't sound good.
And it's above, I think it's above water, I'm not sure. If it's not, it's above like a desert. Because upright, it's a sense of triumph. Unfortunately, it's reversed, so I'm going to say that it's maybe symbolizing a struggle to triumph or achieve goals in the past. Maybe there are some goals though that you haven't been able to achieve, and that's what this spread's going to ask you to focus on.
Being a YouTuber. Okay, so like the card upright is associated with victory, success, and great achievement. Upside down, it actually means failure to communicate, unable to express thoughts clearly, and boredom. Funnily enough, I think that does reflect me, because like I'm always bored, I'm always trying to go after something new, and I definitely have always said like I have all these thoughts, but translating them becomes quite difficult because they don't always sound as clear as they are in my head. Finances, there's a reversed finances meaning. Double check finances statements or legal documents, so I'll be doing that after the show.
All right, so now to your present. Ooh, so we've got the Two of Wands. We haven't had a Wands.
Not yet. We've had a lot of swords.
Yeah. There is actually something about that if you keep getting the same suit. All right, so we have a man who is holding a globe in his hands, and he is also holding a staff or a wand, okay? And he's looking out on his balcony, and he's near some water. So I would say that maybe this symbolizes that presently you have the opportunity to actually go after the goals that you want to achieve, and maybe you are able to spend time at the moment and reflect on how exactly you're going to go about achieving those goals.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let's find out if it's true. Okay, so this actually upright means planning, making decisions, and leaving home.
Ooh.
So I will put this in, I think it's important. So the Two of Wands is a more mature version of the Ace of Wands, meaning that this tarot card is all about planning and moving forward. So I like that. So far so good. Let's hope it doesn't end in
Misery.
madness. All right.
All right, let's do it. Your future is going to be a reversed Six of Swords. Okay, so upright, it's a man.
No, it's reversed.
No, but I need to see what it is first before I reverse it.
I interpreted cards as they appear.
Okay, so it's a man who's going to fall out of his boat into the sky.
Maybe.
All right, so we have a little bit of a different way of reading our cards, but the actual card itself is a man in a boat, and it looks like he is going to be ferrying a woman and her child, and the woman looks like she's shrouded, so she doesn't want to be seen, across this vast water, and there's all these swords kind of like in the boat with them. So, generally speaking, I'm guessing it's saying that you'll need to maybe move yourself or old parts of yourself in order to achieve your goals. So if I reverse that, maybe it means that you might struggle actually to move across the water, but I think that, yeah, you're going to maybe find it hard. It's not going to be an easy road to get across to the other side and achieve your goals once you leave home, as you did with the second of the Two of Wands.
But leaving home is like symbolic, just so people don't think it's confined to one thing, I think.
But I've already said that.
Okay, I'm just clarifying.
You don't need to, I'm the reader.
Imagine, all right, pause. Imagine sitting there at like a palm reading session or a tea leaf reading session and interrupting the person, being like, wait a minute.
So I think it's going to take a little while, but you'll be able to get to the other side eventually. And you might have to take
I will be in the future by the time this is done.
I think we need to take account of these two figures here, and maybe that's like your shadow self or like your weaknesses. You're going to have to ferry them along as well.
It's the woman in black standing in the corner watching me. Alright, that's actually a film.
We recommend it too.
Link in the description below. Okay, so we can gather from the image that the woman and the child are leaving something behind. So upright, it means that you're experiencing transition of some kind, but one that is not happy and is filled with regret. This transition will most likely occur because of decisions you have made in the past. Okay, so the reverse means that you actually are moving on and you're making the transitions that you need to and you want to. So reverse, it actually means that you have been trying to move on and you're trying to make a transition in your life, and challenges are going to occur that actually push you into making those changes.
I don't think that's what it means.
That's what I'm reading it.
Well, let me just say where it says. However, you may be experiencing challenges. Yes, if you're experiencing challenges, it means something is stopping you from getting there as quickly as possible.
No, it says you have been, can I just read it?
Yes, I read it.
You have been trying to move on. You may be experiencing challenges, making these a reality.
Yes. The challenges, it's in the middle of the sentence. It's saying that while you're trying to make this a reality, you're experiencing challenges. Challenges are hard things.
I feel like the challenges are pushing you into making those changes.
Why would a challenge push you into your goals? A challenge is going to stop you from getting there.
No. That's a very ignorant view of what a challenge is.
You know what? Can I just get my English teachers to comment down below and tell us what this sentence means?
Anyway, career-wise, it means creating conflict, self-sabotage, and trapped at a job. This job. And avoidance dealing with finances. Again, I'm checking those legal documents after the show. I'm still very unclear what this woman and her child in the boat moving away is trying to really say, because they sort of had the exact same meanings, whether it was upright or reversed. You're moving on, you're transitioning to something new, but it's attached to, I guess, more negative emotions and negative feelings. So I'm going to say that in a nutshell, it just means that I will be transitioning to something different in the future.
The great thing about tarot is that if you're someone who's like, I don't believe in this stuff, like you don't actually have to look at it from a spiritual point of view or a fortune telling point of view. It's actually a really good meditative practice, and that's what I use it for. Like, I'm able to reflect now on what are my goals, what am I going to do to achieve them, which I may not have thought about otherwise.
Can I reflect on mine now? In terms of the Age of Swords and having difficulty achieving goals, I think that is definitely realistic for most people, so I agree with that. I would love to meet somebody who has achieved all their goals. I doubt you're up there.
If you are, comment below, please, and subscribe. Thanks.
For the present, that was about what?
The present was about you having clarity about what you're going to do to achieve your
Oh,
goals.
moving away from home and like having opportunities and stuff. That's true. Again, we all have opportunities. You just have to
See them and take them.
seek them out.
Yeah.
Yes. So I agree with that. And in terms of making changes, I think, again, that makes sense.
Maybe what you need to do, can I just give you a little bit of a prescription as your tarot reader? Maybe looking at this second card here, you may have to preemptively think about what are the problems you're going to face as you try to move into the future and how you're going to overcome those obstacles.
Well, that's great. So that was very meditative and fulfilling, as Candy pointed out. It's my colleague here suggested. So again, highly recommend tarot cards. I think it's really nice to get in touch with the more spiritual side. It's really great for self-reflection. So huge shout out to Spellbox. They have, that store is insane. Like if you're a Harry Potter lover or anything in that realm of hobbies and activities, this store will definitely make
your boat.
Yeah, like it's just crazy that there's a store like that.
I do also want to give a shout out to the website that we use.
Yes.
It's called Labyrinthos. I only came across it recently, but I feel like their tarot card meaning explanations are really spot on. And they also have a free app where it's like they're training you up to become like a wizard or a mage. And so you go on this journey and you learn the tarot card meanings yourself, and it's all free and it's really great. And they also sell some really lovely tarot cards as well.
Okay, so yeah, we will link that down below as well.
Listen to that rain, how great is that? I hope you enjoyed not only the content of today's video, but also the general aesthetic.
That is it for today's video, guys. If you have ever used tarot cards, please tell us below what your experience has been with them. We would genuinely love to know how they've treated you, because this one, when she used them for the first time, she got the death card and
I was freaking out because I didn't actually know what it meant generally. So I was like, what the hell? So if you want to click down into the description, you will see where you can find us on other platforms. So we're up on Facebook, we're up on Instagram, Pinterest, and you'll also be able to see a list of the products we've mentioned today. And we would love it if you kept us in your lives each week. So please hit the like, subscribe, and bell buttons so that you never miss a video.
We've got lots of really fun content coming. I hope you guys can see that that is what we definitely do here at this channel. So you will want to stick around. All right, guys. Bye.
See ya.